Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Steven from Steven Gaming TV, and today I'm going to show you an overview of the next set of tutorials that I am going to make about GDevelop. So what is GDevelop? GDevelop is an open source cross-platform game creator designed to be used by everyone. No programming skills required. So what does that mean? That means that it's open source and it is completely free, so you don't have to pay anything. You don't have to do any weird thing like pay money to get your games on the store or something like that, or pay money to get more features or something like that. It's all free. If you want to download it, you just go to compilegames.net and click the big blue download button right here. If you can't download it for some reason, I'm gonna host a mirror link for you because my download never finished and I had to use some other people's connection to download my copy. So here is how the software looks like. Again, this is not your tutorial. This is just an overview of the next set of tutorials that I'm gonna make, and I'm gonna make my tutorials as easy as possible, and I'm gonna divide them into short videos so that you can come back to them each time you kind of forget how to do something. Okay, so this is how the software looks like. You have your you have a window right here, you have your preview and etc. right here, you have the level design right here, etc. etc. You can see that it's fairly easy to use, and here you have the events. This is the event editor or the events editor, I don't know what they call it actually, and it says what makes GDevelop unique is so easy to use are the events. Events are a powerful way to express the logic of a game without having to learn programming language. So you do not have to learn a programming language, okay, but you have to program using visual scripting. This is visual scripting, and it's as easy as you can see on the screen. If the space key is pressed, play the current animation of the character and play the soundtrack.wav. So what this does is, if you press the space key, the animation, some animation plays. Excuse me. If you press the space key, some animation plays and some sound plays. Bomb is in collision with the character, so if the character is touching the bomb, then it's gonna delete the character and it's gonna delete the bomb as well. You know, it's as easy as that, and you can create HTML5 mobile and native games. So it's a flexible architecture, allows you to choose if you want to create HTML5 game that can be played on the web and export it to iOS and Android. So you can export to iOS and Android. Again, this is all free, so unlike Scare Construct 2 or Click Fusion 2.5, I'm not necessarily bad-mouthing those software. I'm just saying that this is completely free, so I have high expectation for this software. Documentation and tutorials on the collaborative wiki. You don't really need this if you're just starting up because it can be a little hard to read, or you can need this as you can use this as well. But for now, I'm gonna make some easy tutorials for you to follow along and for you to not get demotivated on using the software, because I know a lot of beginners who feel unmotivated at first because they are scared of using the software because they don't know how to use the interface and all of that. So I'm gonna teach you all of those things in that set of tutorials. We have the features down here. I'm not gonna read this one by one, but you can see we have 3D boxes, which allows you to make 3D objects, text objects, 9 pattern tiled. I'm going to explain these in our tutorials. Support for custom collision mask, RPG-like maps with the tiled map projects, and down here is what people say. Every website and software has that. Here you have the list of games that were made with it. As you can see, there are games that are really beautiful that were made with it. And keep in mind that this is a fairly new engine, so you won't see big games like Hyperlight Drifter yet because this is a new engine, and you won't be able to see those big games yet because people do not yet have the time to do that. And when I say new engine, the engine has been there for a long time, but it is you know, it's not so known, and that's what makes it new. New doesn't mean 6 months or something. New is something like 3 years or stuff, because still takes time for an open source small engine like this to get known by the people, because they don't know, they do not do marketing or something like that. So here we have a sample game that was made inside GDevelop. It's one of the examples that are pre-packed with your copy of GDevelop, and as you can see, it has some cool nice 3D stuff right here. These are 3D boxes that you can assign textures on top of them, and even have your racing car, etc. etc. So I'm gonna teach you everything about this software. But really everything but how to get started in the software and the easy and hard stuff that you can encounter inside of it. So thank you for watching. Like if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, and see you in the next set of tutorials. Thank you.